Is there something that anybody wants to say? Any devotee? From the Gaur Katha.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Hare.
So Mahaprabhu is beautifully glorifying all his devotees, Mataji.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you for that. Thank you. Anybody else, dear devotees? Anything that touched your heart from Gaur Katha today?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Hare Ma. Pranams.
In the initial verses, we read that just by remembering Lord Gaurāṅga, one can get purified. And I thought that was very hope-giving, that we are not seeing him, but we can remember him and be purified. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. When each one of you say something, I want that to be registered in me. That's why Gaurachandra. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Again. So, Gaurachandra ki jaya. I don't know how anybody can practice bhakti without hearing Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu. Because in this age of Kali-yuga, one can hear about Śrī Rādhā and Kṛṣṇa, but even to perform Viṣṇu-bhakti in this Kali-kala, in Kali-yuga, even to perform Viṣṇu-bhakti is Manushyanam sahasreshu kasyiti yatati siddhati yatatam api siddhanam kasyinmam vetti tattvataha. That's about Kṛṣṇa-tattva. But even we hear Lord Viṣṇu, how he is the supreme controller, supreme proprietor, and he is the supreme enjoyer. He's Lord Viṣṇu, Bhagavan in the form of Viṣṇu. That also, it is very difficult for the Kali-yuga jivas to even start to think and behave in a way acknowledging the supremacy of Bhagavan. What to think of, start thinking about Bhagavan, even about hearing Bhagavan also. This is Prayena Alpayusha Sabhya Kalau Asmin Yuge Janaha Manda Sumandaha Matayo Manda Bhakyahi Upadrataha. This mind is always Upadrataha. How much can it grasp about the Bhagavad-tattva, Viṣṇu-tattva? So, without grasping that, how much of Viṣṇu-bhakti can happen? And if that is the case with Viṣṇu-tattva, Bhagavad-tattva, where Bhagavan is acknowledged as the Supreme, how can a jiva grasp Kṛṣṇa-tattva, where Bhagavan is forgetting about himself and everybody forgets that he is Bhagavan, but everybody runs after him because he's so sweet. So like that, in this Kali-yuga, to perform Viṣṇu-bhakti, and more than that, the Kṛṣṇa-bhakti, and what to speak of Śrī Rādhā-Kṛṣṇa. Bhagavan, with his Ahladini Shakti, what jiva can really comprehend that? So, in this way, it's almost impossible to do Kṛṣṇa-bhakti, Radha-Kṛṣṇa-bhakti in Kali-yuga, unless Bhagavan comes down himself and then teaches us how to do that worship and gives instructions of what needs to be done, what changes should happen in our consciousness, in our perception, in our thoughts, in our behavior, in order to even receive the mercy that is being given. That only Gaurachandra, he did that in the Sri Sikshashtakam prayers. Unless certain changes happen within us, in the jivas, they will not be able to turn to Bhagavan also. What to speak of turning to Bhagavan and then continue to stay near Bhagavan, continue to be in the seva of Bhagavan. These are all later steps. So, Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu, what Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu is giving is this. See, when somebody has to start cooking, all of a sudden the rice and sabji will not be ready. Yeah. It is not like you don't have any groceries at home and all of a sudden the rice and sabji is ready on the stove. It's not like that. It doesn't happen that way. So Radha Krishna worship cannot happen like that by a jiva without a pre-prep. Yeah, preparation. So, and if we have to cook, rice and sabji, we got to go to the groceries, get the rice, get the vegetables, get the spices, and then bring them home, and then wash the rice, and then cut the vegetables, like that. Without this preparation, how will the cooking be ready? The dishes be ready? Like that, Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu, when he is prepping the jivas, for somebody who doesn't even know what is right, what is vegetables, who are just ordering the food home delivery and then they just open the packet and eat. They don't even know how does a white rice look like, what are the kinds of white rice, what are the vegetables, what is Indian vegetable, what is available outside, kis store pe jana hai, nothing, right? So for them, who has been just only eating the ordered frozen food or something, there has to be somebody saying, see, rice means this, vegetables means this, these are the vegetables. So they have to be first told how does a rice look like, how does a vegetable look like, and then teach cooking to them. Rice kaisa wash karna hai, vegetables kaisa cut karna hai, like that. So Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu is taking all these jivas which totally turned away. I don't even know who is Krishna and in which form is he bestowing mercy. So he gave this Sri Sikshashtakam Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Daya Kore Savaparshada Sviya Dama Sahavatari Atyanta Durlabha Prema Kori Bale Daya Sikhai Śaraṇāgati Bhakatera Prana. The Śaraṇāgati, this is what Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu is teaching the jivas. Teaching the jivas how to turn towards the Lord, in what way we should think about the Lord, in what way we can see that the Lord is our maintainer, our sustainer, and Rakshisyati, He is our protector, like that. So the Lord has come down to show what he has been doing for the jivas, what he's continuing to do for the jivas, how he is always there for the jivas. Jivas, we just have to hear that. When we hear that, we will start turning towards him. And we'll come to him and we will not go. We will not want to go from there. To teach this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came down. Without teaching this, without turning towards Bhagavan and having this mood of Śaraṇāgati to Bhagavan, the relationship of Jiva with Bhagavan, internal relationship, that will not be revived. So, without Gaurāṅga Mahaprabhu teaching this, Kṛṣṇa-bhakti will not even start for a Kali-yuga Jiva. It will remain only sentimental, external. Yeah, sentimental and external. So that's why Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu and Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu, Nityānanda, they are almost inseparable. Because to understand what Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu is giving us, teaching us, even to understand that, we need certain level of some purification in our heart. And that purification is brought by Nityānanda, and the representative of Nityānanda, Shri Guru. So, purification is when the upadritaha, the passion in the chitta is slowed down a bit. The vega, gushes, they come down a bit. That is done by Nityānanda. When we have so much vega in our chitta, gush in our system. The topmost gush in our system that is detrimental to us is arrogance. Arrogance and envy. And these are kind of more like synonymous, because puffed up is different. Puffed up is, look at me, how well did I do this? Look at me, you recognize and applaud me. That is, okay, I want to sit on the top of this balloon, I like that, puffed up. Okay, that is childish. Puffed up is childish. Okay, child just want recognition, and then we clap and they feel happy. Then they don't realize they're sitting on the balloon like that. Puffed up is childish. But arrogance is there. Arrogance is really looking down on others. And not just looking for recognition, but looking down on others. When we look at others and when we see fault, it means, why am I seeing fault in others? Because do I think I'm better than others? That's why I'm seeing a fault. Do I think that I don't have any faults? And do I think like, oh, my faults are small, their faults are big? Or do I think I have lesser faults than others? What reason is there to look down on others? That's arrogance. First of all, I'm full of faults. And here I am, I look at others and my instant thing is, how faulty is that? That is arrogance. Looking down on others. So, in other words, though I am full of faults, I see that others are more faulty than me. If I realize that I am fully faulty, then even if others have faults, I will not see their faults. Because first of all, I am full of faults. Even if they have faults, if I'm not arrogant, I would see, oh, I am full of faults. Okay, they may be having faults, but I myself have it. What can I say about it? Like that. So it stops there. There will not be arrogance or looking down on others. So this tendency of looking down on others is being intolerant to others. Why is there intolerance to others? Why can't you tolerate the other person? Do you think you are better than the other person that you can't tolerate the other person? See? Why am I thinking, oh, I cannot tolerate this person. There is something in this person that I don't like. Excuse me? Do you think you have so many things that you have that everybody will like you? What is this? There is something in this person that I don't like. There is something in that person. How many things are there in me? So that intolerance, there is something in there that I doesn't like. This is intolerance. This is looking down. This is otherwise known as envy. That I cannot tolerate somebody. Why can't? Why can't you? It is said that I cannot tolerate others. I cannot tolerate that person. That is because of the frequency match. It means there is something that you want that is there in other person that you don't have it. That's why you're not able to tolerate. Say if somebody is somebody's already peaceful, and if they have somebody yelling at this peaceful person will be peaceful only. He will not yell back, or she will not yell back. But if this person has something lacking, then this person will start yelling back again. So a trigger may be there from outside, but the reaction will be there only when there is something lacking in us. Like that. So if I see that I cannot, if one sees that one cannot tolerate something from outside, somebody outside, it just means there is something within me that needs to be rectified, period. When I rectify that, then even if the other person continues to behave like that, it will not bother me. It will not bother me. See, for example, if others are looking for recognition, and if somebody else is also looking for the same, then there will be a competition, then there will be no tolerance. If others are looking for recognition, and if I'm not looking for recognition, even if they're doing something, why would it bother me? If it is bothering me, it means I am also looking for that. Yeah. So, if something is triggering us from outside, we just have to see, oh, there is some deficit in me. And so then we see what that is, and we pray that it gets corrected, so we can be pleasing to the Lord, like that. So all this prep, this is Nityanandaram, Shri Guru. Unless we are, we have a person that we have great respect and faith, this arrogance within the jiva, it will continue to find a reason why I am better. Why? It will continue to find a reason. Arrogance will not go away. Envy will not go away. Looking down nature will not go away. This particular nature, when it is there in the jiva, whatever worship they might take up, demigod worship, Viṣṇu worship, Kṛṣṇa worship, or Radha-Kṛṣṇa worship. Stay in ISKCON, go outside of ISKCON, you go there, you go here. The inherent quality inside, that has to change. When will that change? Unless that arrogance and looking down will not change. What other external changes can help? So that will change only when there is a submission and great respect and faith. That is to Sri Guru. Great faith and respect. And knowing that if there is something coming from them, it must be right. I must not be seeing it. Gurudev is right. I am wrong. I must not be seeing it. So it is for me. It is for my benefit that they are showing this. So I should be very grateful. This is my opportunity. Otherwise, how would I get corrected? Like that. Unless that willingness is there, this arrogance will not go away. Arrogance, and it will not go away. It's a very strong one in spiritual life. One may be in bhakti for a very long period of time, do bhakti externally. But this quality inside, this disease has to go away. Unless I acknowledge that I have that disease, why will I take the medicine? If I don't take the medicine, how will the disease go away? Even if I go around here and there. Like that. So that's Nityānanda, that's Sri Guru. Unless that kind of mentality is the disease. That disease will slowly go away. Nityānanda cleanses of that disease. Then whatever Gaurachandra is saying, his instructions we will start to understand. As we become disease-free by Nityānanda, we will start to understand Gaurachandra's instruction. Then there is no stop. A beautiful, everything that Gaurachandra says is revealed. It's there in the Nama, it's there in the instructions, it's there in the Gauracharita. Everything is there. It's like Nityānanda Ram opening the doors of the temple room of Prema Nama, Prema Bhakti, like that. So this is why Dhanamora Nityānanda. Then Patimora Gaurachandra, Pati, master, teacher is Gaurachandra. Only then Pranamora Yugala Kishora. Like that. So that's why in Kali-yuga, when this sequence is not followed, there is no question of Pranamora Yugala Kishora. Whatever institution one might be in, wherever one might be in, whatever external service one might be doing, whatever amount of Shastra one may know, Shastra, Shloka, even pastimes, everything. For what? Why all this? The Shastras, the Shlokas, the pastimes also. Why all this? When the disease inside, for the disease inside to go away. Right? So one may be studying, one may be reciting, one may be hearing, all this is there. But is the disease in the heart going away? Yeah. As the disease in the heart goes away, then everything, whatever is there in the Shastra, we will realize it. Whatever we are hearing about beautiful Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela of Bhagavan will come and sit in the heart. Yeah. The Nama Nishta will be there. And then Rupa Guna Leela. Again, we will see there is no difference between the Katha and Nama. We will come to a point where we just look at a picture, random picture of Krishna somewhere here and there, at a bus stop or in a store. And that's it. We are lost in Krishna. We will be quickly absorbed in the thought of Bhagavan, in the Rupa Guna Leela of Bhagavan. Because when the purification, when all of this prep happens, we just become, the ground is so fertile. And then when a seed, even if the pollen from the air comes and settles on the ground, on such a fertile ground, you immediately see that these bhakti, lata, bija, it sprouts. The seed sprouts very quickly in a fertile ground where there are no weeds, like that. So this is all prep by Nityānanda, Śrī Guru. And then we will be able to understand what Gaurachandra is saying. See, Śrī Guru, Sadhu Guru. In those good olden days, there is no Gurukula there, and then the student would go and then just submit to one Guru. And it's just very simple, direct, clear, that everything is just coming from the Guru like that. Here in this day and age, we are so grateful to Srila Prabhupada that, the whole world has become Gurukula. Srila Prabhupada, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. So the Guru-tattva is spread throughout the world, not just like in one person in the forest, in the Gurukula. The whole Guru-tattva is spread throughout the world. There are the initiating spiritual masters, our Diksha Gurus. So mercifully, they let us in. And very mercifully, just let us in the temple room of Bhakti. They give the entry, they give the sambandha to the Guru Parampara. And throughout the Prabhupada family, there are many Siksha Gurus. Again, in this, Siksha Gurus are generally the pure devotees according to the Gaudiya Sampradaya. But whoever is connecting us to this tattva, Guru tattva, all the devotees anywhere, they are the channels of mercy. We should see them as the extensions of our Gurudevas. So, in this way, when we are receiving mercy, that is making us understand what Guru Tattva means, how the mercy from Bhagavan is coming to us in the form of, this is why we often hear Guru and Vaishnavas, especially in our system. It's hard to demarcate because mercy is just constantly flowing from our Diksha Gurus to Siksha Gurus like that. So, especially in this Guru Tattva, yes, Diksha Gurus are there, Siksha Gurus are there. Siksha Gurus, Siksha Gurus can be there, manifest, unmanifest also. But important thing is, as Rupa Goswami said in Bhakti Rasa Amrita Sindhu, that is Snigdhasya Sadhu Sangha Sato Vrate Sajatiya Snigdhasya Sadhu Sangha Sato Vrate. These three things. Here, Sadhu Sangha, especially the Guru. Very crucial thing is this. We may be hearing. We hear about Krishna. We may be hearing from many sources, but when we have this devotees who are the sadhu, satavrati, three things, more advanced than us. Actually, more advanced than us. Our situation is like this. We don't even see how advanced our Gurudevas are. Even when the pure devotees are around, our situation is, our condition is so much of upadhrata inside that we don't recognize. So there are so many pure devotees around. So one living Guru who is more advanced than us. And Snigdasya Sajatiya. Sajatiya is the next one. There are many devotees in Prabhupada family. So many pure-hearted devotees. But in pure-hearted devotees, the mellows of bhakti they are slightly different. They will be because they are all variegatedness. There is variegatedness in bhakti. So there is a specific mellow that we get attracted to. There is no right or wrong here. No right or wrong here. You can make biryani in different ways. There is no right biryani, wrong biryani. Different tastes like that. In bhakti also there are mellows of bhakti. There is sajatiya. Sajatiya. See, for Raghunath Das Goswami. He is Srimati Radharani's camp. He cannot even think of going to Chandravali's camp. It's just a mellow, beautiful mellow. Chandravali is an expansion of Radharani anyway. That's the tattva. So the mellows, this is all past liberated platform, this mellows means. So Sajatiya is like-minded. Like-minded means you cannot stop somebody from not associating with a devotee. You cannot stop. It's just because it is Sajatiya. No right or wrong. And you cannot force anybody to hear somebody else. We don't have to. We just have to see where is Sajatiya. We don't necessarily have to see also. It just happens. So Sajatiya, advanced, more purified in the heart. That's what advanced means, right? More purified in the heart. More filled with Kṛṣṇa. And then Sajatiya is like-minded. There may be like-minded in devotees. There can be like-minded in Prabhupada family. But Snigdasya, one who has affection for you, a soft spot, affection for you, and is able to give you that affection and time, and to take you to Kṛṣṇa, to keep you with Kṛṣṇa. That's important. This is where it gets mercy is personal. Because there are many advanced devotees, there are many pure-hearted souls, like-minded can be there. This Snigdasya. So this is very important, dear devotees. Throughout the Prabhupada family, actually it is so in any sampradaya too. And their goal may be Viṣṇu worship or Kṛṣṇa worship or Radha-Kṛṣṇa, whatever, any sampradaya. These three things, they remain the same. Even for mundane subject matters also. Yeah, you may just Google, how much can you get? You really need somebody who can give you the time, who is really wanting you to understand the subject matter that they are teaching and is willing to answer your questions. Make sure that you understand it and make sure that you get a good grade. Isn't that a privilege to get that kind of teacher? Isn't that needed to ace in the material subject matters? When that is the case for, after all, material subject matter, how much more it is for the subtle matters, sublime matters of bhakti. So these are just general principles. that we should understand. Guru-tattva means this, the whole thing. Like that. And this is all Nityānanda. You see. Then one is very well prepped. And all the rice is washed, sabji, vegetables are nicely cut, and you are well taught, and then it will come out good. Then the preparation. Yeah, that is the role of Nityānanda and Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu, who will, that's when we know all the tattvas. Then we will see who the nama is, the nama for nama, who is there in the nama, what is there in the nama. All that will be heard and understood. Then Śrī Śrī each verse of Śrī Śrī Namakari Bahudani Sarva Shakti, then we will be able to understand it more clearly, relish it, and just be there. So that is Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu. And in Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu, the Shikaya Śaraṇāgati, the ways of Śaraṇāgati, he lived all the instructions of Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu. When it is packed, the whole tattva and rasa is packed and placed in Śrī Śrī. Otherwise, the whole Gaura Charita and instructions are based on Śaraṇāgati. So, one thing, Śaraṇāgati means it's not a very complicated one, not a very shastric, theoretical one, and how will I understand? No. Kṛṣṇa, you are my maintainer. You are the one that's maintaining me. And you are my protector. You have protected me, and you will protect me in the future, and you are maintaining me now. And this is, we are just hearing. Oh, Śaraṇāgati means like this. To see that Kṛṣṇa is our maintainer, and not to have any anxiety about anything in the future, because he's our protector. This kind of thinking and this kind, a life based on this kind of thinking, actions based on this kind of thinking, it's not the job that is feeding me. I don't have to get so stressed about the job and run after it. It's Kṛṣṇa that is maintaining me. Okay, if this not this job, if not this job, some other job. If not this place, some other place. It's Kṛṣṇa that comes first. And then only after that, the job or the person or this or that of this world. But the maintainer, the giver is Kṛṣṇa. And I have to have no worries about the future, because Kṛṣṇa will protect me. It's not the funds that I collect. It's not the stocks that I have that will protect me in the future. No. Anything may happen. If there is a viral bug in the software, what will happen to the stocks, funds, etc.? Anything may happen in this world. It's Kṛṣṇa that will protect me. So, this is Śaraṇāgati. The Lord is my maintainer. The Lord is my protector. It's a core essence of Śaraṇāgati. And rest of the things, well, that's why I want to do what is favorable to the Lord. Lord, I don't want to do anything that's not favorable for my bhakti to you. All these things, they will stem from this branch of Goptatve Varnam Tadarakshisyati Vishwas. So you are my maintainer, you are my protector. So this we are hearing. But whole Chaitanya Charitamrita is, all the devotees are living it. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has come to show how to live it. And that's what Chaitanya Charitamrita is. So in this way, Nitai, Shri Guru, Nityananda, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they show us how to live in bhakti for Bhagavan, Śaraṇāgati. I like that, dear devotees. This is all came out today. I thought I will say something, but this is what we heard today. So what did we hear about our position as a Kali-yuga jiva with upadrata? And then how difficult it is even to do Viṣṇu Bhakti, what to speak of Kṛṣṇa Bhakti, and what more to speak of Radha Kṛṣṇa Bhakti. So, Nityānanda and Gaurāṅga, they are must, they are needed. Now that we know the tattva of Guru-tattva, Nityānanda-tattva, Guru-tattva, and now we know the Gaura-tattva. Based on this tattva, now we know without Nityānanda and Gaurāṅga Mahāprabhu, there is no Yugalakeshwara. And then we also heard, especially Nityananda, that the one disease that I have to accept that I have it, and I pray that it goes away, is that looking down on others, arrogance, envy, that can be gone only when submitting to Shri Guru, a personal living person, not just mentally thinking, I have submitted to somebody. No. Kaliya hoods. Krishna has to dance on Kaliya hoods. Only then Kaliya was subdued. Like that, arrogance is like that. So that is important. Unless I see that I have a disease, I will not seek the cure. But beauty of this Gaurāṅga Mahaprabhu's moment is when we recognize it, then that's it. When we go towards Nitai Gaurāṅga, they are so merciful, then this disease will go away. Then Gaurāṅga Mahaprabhu, his instructions and everything, the Nama, the Prema Nama, Radha Kṛṣṇa, worship, that is all given through Gaurāṅga Mahaprabhu. So that's what we heard today, dear devotees. And whole Chaitanya Charitamrita is about that. Yeah, that's all. Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you all, dear devotees. Oh, past 8 o'clock. 8:06. What can I say? Maybe we'll just give a quick minute and then we can close with your shloka, Prabhu. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Please accept my pranams.
My pranams, Mataji.
Mataji, I know it's past 8 o'clock, but at some point, either today or next time, if you can also elaborate more on submission to a living person, like the map, how that looks, how it starts, how it goes forward, how,
Yeah, okay. Okay, Mataji. Sure, yeah. Yes, Mataji. Thank you. Okay. Prabhu, shall we go for the shloka?
Hare Krishna. My pranams to Mataji.
Yes, Pranpait Prabhu. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the Katha Mataji, and especially about this arrogance looking down nature.
I think Ramesh Kumar Prabhu. Yes, Pranpait Prabhu.
Mataji, so is this holds good for even for the kids or teenagers or preteens?
Sorry, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu, it does, because that is the disease sitting within us. So that disease will come out differently on different people, different persons, depending upon what the relationship is. The disease has to go away.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.